Jean-Jacques Rousseau, a philosopher whose ideas about society, education, and government ignited a revolution in thought and politics. Known for his profound impact on the Enlightenment and his role in shaping modern democratic ideals, Rousseau's legacy is both influential and controversial. Join us as we explore the life, ideas, and enduring impact of this revolutionary thinker. Jean-Jacques Rousseau was born on June 28, 1712, in Geneva, Switzerland, into a family of modest means. His mother, Suzanne Bernard, died shortly after his birth, and Rousseau was raised by his father, Isaac Rousseau, a watchmaker. Despite a troubled childhood and a lack of formal education, Rousseau developed a passion for literature and philosophy. In his early adulthood, Rousseau traveled extensively across Europe and worked in various jobs, including as a tutor and a music copyist. His experiences and observations during these years would profoundly influence his later philosophical work. It was during this period that Rousseau began to develop his ideas on society and government. Rousseau's rise to prominence began with his 1750 essay, Discourse on the Arts and Sciences, in which he argued that the progress of civilization had led to the moral degradation of humanity. This work established Rousseau as a leading figure of the Enlightenment and set the stage for his later ideas. One of Rousseau's most influential works is The Social Contract, published in 1762. In this seminal text, Rousseau explores the concept of popular sovereignty and the idea that legitimate political authority derives from the general will of the people. He famously declared, "Man is born free, and everywhere he is in chains," arguing that modern societies had corrupted the natural freedom of individuals. In Émile, or on Education, Rousseau presented his ideas on education, advocating for a child-centered approach that emphasizes natural development and experiential learning. He believed that education should be designed to cultivate a child's innate goodness and autonomy, rather than imposing rigid societal norms. Rousseau's ideas had a profound impact on the French Revolution and subsequent political movements. His advocacy for democratic principles and social equality inspired revolutionaries and reformers. However, his work also generated significant controversy and debate. Rousseau's idealism and critiques of civilization were often seen as impractical or naive. Rousseau's relationships with other Enlightenment thinkers, such as Voltaire, were marked by conflict. While both were key figures of the Enlightenment, their philosophical and personal disagreements led to public disputes. Rousseau's own life was marked by periods of instability and controversy, including his estrangement from friends and his troubled personal relationships. In his later years, Rousseau retreated from public life and lived in relative isolation. He continued to write and reflect on his ideas, but his health and personal difficulties overshadowed his final years. Rousseau died on July 2, 1778, in Ermenonville, France. Jean-Jacques Rousseau's legacy endures in modern political theory, education, and social philosophy. His ideas on democracy, individual freedom, and education continue to shape contemporary thought and practice. Rousseau's vision of a society governed by the general will and his advocacy for a more humane approach to education remain influential and relevant. Jean-Jacques Rousseau once wrote, "The world of reality has its limits, the world of imagination is boundless." His revolutionary ideas and his quest to understand the nature of human society and individual freedom have left an indelible mark on history. Rousseau's daring vision and commitment to challenging the status quo remind us that the search for truth and justice is a journey without end. If you enjoyed this exploration of Jean-Jacques Rousseau's life and ideas, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the lives of history's most influential thinkers. Who would you like to learn about next? Share your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.